Broadcasting live from the Green Turtle in Navy Yard, and our good friend Olivia Garvey from ABC 7 has come over to hang out. So you were over at the park. You, the beauty of a press pass, you can come and go as you please.
Yeah, anytime.
So you were over there. You come over here. We need the report from there.
Okay.
How's the crowd? How's the energy? We know, like, it's so funny because opening day is supposed to be this hope springs eternal. Everybody's got a chance. Realistically, we know the Nats are only so good this year.
Yeah.
But what's the energy like compared to other opening days you've been to?
I've been to a few days in my life.
You only grew up with baseball.
Yeah, it's always exciting. It's always a sold-out crowd. I wouldn't say Nats today is a sold-out crowd, but there's enough people. There's more than I thought there would be because, like, it's a 0-0 start here. Your record is completely clean, and that's what the Nationals needed after 2022. They need this, like, good opening day fresh start, and the fans, like, really showed up today. And I think that's exciting for these young guys because there's so many young players on this team who are just happy to be here, who are just happy to be playing Major League Baseball.
Right.
So for them to see, like, Nats fans show up is great. And it's exciting. Like, opening day is, like you just said, it's like a fresh start. And you feel that vibe at Nats Park today. So I just think it's fun, especially if you're playing the Braves. It's a good matchup.
Yeah, no, definitely. And the thing is, too, like, there are young, exciting pieces on this Nats team. And
Absolutely.
if you're someone who is going to cover it, like, realistically, are we going to talk a lot of Nats on this show? No. We talk about it today because it's opening day, but that's just not where our bread is buttered.
Yeah.
You're going to cover them all season long.
Yeah.
What are the top storylines for you that you're going to be following?
I'm going to follow Joey Meneses and stalk him throughout the entire season.
So far, so good. Has an RBI today.
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to be this incredible, like, bat in the lineup. He's going to be so much fun to watch. He did not take over Juan Soto's spot to the fullest extent, but he's that type of player that can be a superstar. Like, we saw him with Mexico in the WBC, and it was just so fun to see, like, what he did with them. So I just think the Nationals are just lucky that they have this one guy that everyone is going to rally around and love, because everyone else on the team, fans don't really know who's on this team right now because they're so young.
So funny you say that. So later on in the show, we are going to play a game as people, like, stream out of the park and make their way over here.
Oh, my God, I'm going to love it. I'm going to love this game so much.
I'm totally admitting that I stole this from Reese Waters. He did this to me on television last year.
Are you going to ask, like, who?
Well, it's going to be major. I'm going to give the fans a name and
Okay.
then say, is that guy a Washington National? And it will either be a Nationals prospect who plays somewhere in their system or a Washington National.
Oh, people are going to fail.
Well, the winner gets a bucket of beer. So if you know
they're really going to dig deep.
Like, you come on down to the Green Turtle and, we'll buy you a bucket of beer. CJ Abrams.
Oh, y'all are about to have some fun today.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Yeah,
it's our show.
Yeah,
Come on.
I know.
CJ Abrams, a guy that a lot of people are excited about.
Yes.
One of the big pieces acquired last year.
Yep.
Rough day today, 2 errors. What do you like out of him? What you saw in spring training, et cetera?
So yeah, I think he needs to get the nerves out. He's young. He's so young, and all these guys say, like, yeah, we still get nervous, and I think that he needs to just get that out today, and then he'll be fine. He'll get into his rhythm. 2 errors, not great. Not good at all, but he'll figure it out. I love him just because he is so good defensively. He's so smooth. He's just like, it's easy for him. He makes their throws. Not today, but he'll figure it out. He'll come into his own. His bat is good. I just think he's going to be really young. He's a prospect, like top prospect. He was with the Padres. They loved him there. Of course, they had to give up a haul of players, and he was a part of it. And now he just, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. It's literally opening day. Give him a break.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. That was an open-ended question, only framed by the context of this is what he's done so far today. Not like, hey, does this guy actually suck because he made 2 errors on opening day? And
what did we do?
Season's over.
Yeah, what did Mike Rizzo do?
So is his career.
Yeah.
No, definitely not that.
No, he was good during spring training. I mean, like, these guys are so young, and I hate to say it, but, like, for CJ Abrams, he's one of the guys that are going to have a development year, which is what Mike Rizzo and David Martinez are, like, just telling everyone it's a development year, and he's going to be a guy that is going to need to really develop, or they're going to have to figure something out.
Right, because he's hopefully your starting shortstop of the future.
I mean, I hope so. He was great with the Padres, and then he comes here and it's just like a big question mark. No, that's not going to be.
Yeah, especially he's one of the centerpieces of the Soto trade. So,
right.
Olivia Garvey, of course, ABC 7 with us here on the Team 980 in person at the Green
I always
Turtle.
drag you on our show.
I know. I got you. I guess, like, what's the trade-off of Zooms versus in-person appearances?
This is so much better.
Yeah. Well,
you guys, I know. We have a great Zoom. You and I, we've got
a good Zoom on-camera chemistry.
Yeah, we're good.
You guys used to have people in studio at ABC7.
I didn't know.
When was the last time you've seen someone who doesn't work at ABC7 at ABC7?
I have not worked here and not done Zoom. Oh,
that's true. You did get here in the pandemic.
So we've always done Zoom while I'm here. So, like, when people say, oh, I used to go to ABC7, I'm like, must be nice. I don't remember that. It was because I got here in May of 2020. So, like, I don't know people coming into the station and doing, like, sports talk in person.
Yeah.
Because I know you used to.
I used to.
All the time. Yeah, no, I don't know that. That would be, like, a foreign thing.
And it'd be more convenient. Actually, I don't know. I guess Arlington's kind of split between where I live now and where I used to. So
right.
But
when we start, you will be the first one we call.
There we go. Maybe I'll even put on. I used to occasionally even, like,
put on a suit
and the whole thing. I should do that for Zoom.
Bougie.
What if we did that for our next Zoom? I just went full suit. I feel like it would probably look very silly.
I'm gonna remind you.
Okay.
Next week I'm gonna make you come on and be like, put a tie on.
Anthony, this is why we don't record anything. We're live on the radio.
But I remember. I know.
Right.
I would love to see Craig in a tie.
I look all right. I clean up nice.
Right, there it is.
All right.
I bet you do.
All right. So we'll get that taken care of next week on television. As for continuing the conversation here on the radio. I do think it's interesting that Corbin got the start today.
I do too.
It feels like it's kind of by default because they're paying him a bunch of money and he's been here and, like, obviously was a part of the World Series team and a very important part of it. But what does it say about where they are in this rebuild process that he's still the opening day starter?
So I thought Josiah Gray was going to get the nod. I was like, guy deserves to get, he's the young, you guys talk about, like, reboost is what they like to call it. Give the young guy, the opening day. Corbin, I understand that, like you just said, the whole, the big contract, and he's been through so much with his pitching the past couple of seasons. So I feel for him, I do, but I really did think we were going to see Josiah Gray on the bump to start the game today. So, I think it had to do with, Patrick Corbin has been here forever, and he deserves that. I don't know if he deserves it, but I think they felt like they needed to.
That's the thing is, like, you talk about deserve it, yes. Like, forever grateful for his role in hanging a banner,
but it's
right?
He's not the same.
But, right, and he hasn't been the same basically since then.
Right.
And you talk about all he's been through, like, I'm sure he's battled some injuries here, there, but, like, I don't know a better way to say it. I'm not saying this to be mean, but, like, he just doesn't have it anymore. He's just not good anymore.
It's like him and Strasburg. Like, right. I feel for those two guys because you win a World Series, one of them is getting MVP, they're getting the big contracts, and all of a sudden it's like a fall off. And now you are literally a part of a team that is so young and they're reboosting. He's probably just like, what happened?
Right.
What happened? So right. I feel for him, and I'm glad that I'm happy they gave it to him, but if they were going to go the right way about it, I would say they should have probably gone with Josiah Gray.
Yeah, obviously
the guy was the season ticket holder bobblehead.
Yeah, with obviously doesn't help that one of the top prospects, Kate Cavalli, also out for the season with
That's
the injury.
That's a heartbreaker too.
You wonder if he's a future opening day starter, but obviously now we just hold our breath and hope that he's all right.
Yeah.
And can get back. Olivia Garvey is here with us from ABC7. All right, let's scope out a little bit. Just big stories around Major League Baseball. It seems like so much power, at least in the National League, is concentrated in the West. You have the Padres, you have the Dodgers. Who else? And it is funny, man. The Nets or the Mets brand is just so strong. Verlander goes on the injured list today. Like,
the Mets are gonna Met.
Yeah, the Mets. I mean, it's the classic. I wish we had.
I feel so bad for them. It's like injury.
Well, I wish we had the Family Guy clip. That's like, all right, here we are, Mets opening day. The first pitch and the season's over. Like, that's.
Wait, why have I not heard this?
Oh,
that's so good.
Someone, if you're listening right now and you have access to that clip, just tweet it at Craig Hoffman. What's your Twitter handle?
Garvey7 News.
I think that's right.
Oh my God, I don't even know.
Just start typing Olivia Garvey and see what comes up. Someone send that clip to Olivia. If not, we'll get it to her.
My blue check mark is leaving me, by the way. I'm devastated.
Same. I'm not
paying for that.
I'm not paying for it.
Yeah.
No.
I'm no longer going to be the Olivia Garvey with the blue check mark.
Yeah,
I refuse to pay $8.
Yeah, I'm the one who without the marking that says I paid Elon Musk $8 a month. No thanks.
Well, when they said $84 a year. I'm like, oh my God, that's like a new pair of shoes. Like, no.
It's also just the principle of the thing.
It's the principle.
It's like, I'd almost rather you charge me like $20 a month and make it feel real rather than like, Oh, you're just trying to cheat me out of it. Whatever.
100%.
You're trying to buy my ego for $8. It's more expensive than that. Come on, Elon.
And by the way, I waited 2 years to get that blue check mark. I earned that blue check mark, and now I'm paying for it? No. When it popped up one day, you guys, there is a video of me being like, I got my blue check mark. And people were like, oh, God, that's so embarrassing.
I feel like when
I have the video.
When you lose the blue check mark, you should tweet out the video.
Oh, people are going to be like, wow, that girl almost cried for getting a blue check mark. I was so happy.
Just tweet it at Elon Musk. Be like, look what you took away from her.
Oh, my God.
How could you?
Can someone remind me on April 1st to do that?
Oh, is that when everything's happening, April 1st?
Yes, you guys, I'm not happy about this.
Is this an April Fool's joke or no?
No, this is real.
Oh, this is real. Okay.
Yeah, no.
No, he's like literally,
Yeah,
we're not relevant anymore.
No, he's really doing it. And also, like, you have the little, like, For You tab that I hate instead of your following thing. It's only going to be people that have paid for the verified.
He's like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, no, nobody cares about Twitter. Okay, the West Coast power concentration.
Yeah.
You have some other teams that are obviously very talented. We said the Mets, although they're already suffering injuries. Who else would you put as contenders in the National League? Obviously, the Phillies, I think, have to go in that category. They only were in the World Series last year. But you got the Padres, you got the Dodgers, you got the Phillies.
I mean, you got the Braves.
Who else? Anybody else really you think that can challenge? Like, if I give you those 4 teams versus the field.
No.
You're taking those 4 teams.
Oh, who's gonna be able to? There are good pitchers, yes, in this league. They're the best of the best. But that Phillies lineup is so out of control. It'll be interesting to see who they try. Rhys Hoskins, that was a sad loss for them.
Yes.
I mean, that is devastating. But when Bryce Harper gets back in the mix, good luck. Good luck. I mean, I just think that they're so powerful. I think they're going to be back in the World Series this year.
Interesting.
I think they're going to be back in the World Series. Trey Turner's I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. They did kind of add.
All former Nationals.
Yeah.
Peacing out. We're going to go and, win World Series.
Yeah, go up to Philadelphia. I got all my favorite foods. I'm not giving people free shout-outs, especially not when we're sitting live at another place. But I'm like, I'm thinking of all these great Philadelphia restaurants that would go up, eat good food.
I have not eaten there before. I went to the Army-Navy game, but never, I was in and out.
My wife is from Philadelphia, right?
No, I did not know this.
Yeah, so we have a list. Next
time
you
I've
go to Philly.
always wanted to try a Philly cheesesteak.
I mean, that's great and all, but
You're like Olivia. How cliche.
No, it is, and you should do it for the clichéness of it. But then I'm going to send you to proper Philadelphia food spots.
I'm going to make you give me a whole
list. The James
list.
Beard nominees just came out.
Okay.
All the best restaurants.
Oh, I saw that.
And Philly just cleaned up.
Really?
There's so many restaurants, and they're not even the ones that we go to that have been on this list before.
Yeah. Okay,
right.
I'm gonna make you give me a whole list.
So we'll get you covered.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you guys. This is so fun.
It is
I
now.
love it.
Where are we? 4-2, bottom 7, 1 out. So Olivia, you got plenty of time to get back over the ballpark before you gotta work.
Live at 4, 5, and 6.
Yep. Make sure you catch her on ABC 7 tonight.
ABC 7.
And then apparently catch me on Sports Talk in a tie next week.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
There we go.
Are we booking it now?
Actually, I'm on vacation next week.
'Kay.
So
All right,
maybe
fine.
Monday before I leave, or
Okay, deal.
Okay.
Tie and all.
There we go. All right, that'll be next week. This is right now. We come back. We mock the mock. Take a look at some of the latest mock drafts around the NFL universe next. This is the Hoffman Show on the Team 980, always live as well on the free Odyssey app.
What's up, kiddos? It's your boy Clinton Yates from ESPN. It's the Hoffman Show on the Team 980. Tell your mama I said what's up.